Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone and welcome. Thank you for being here today. My name is Dr. Raja Rafidah binti Raja Muhammad Rushdi from Quantity Surveying Department, Faculty of Built Environment. So today we are going to spend a few hours exploring the topics that rapidly changing the landscape of academic research, which is leveraging AI tools for effective literature review writing. So we will delve into the strategies, the tools available, and critically the ethical consideration involved. So let's look at what we will cover. So over the next hours, we will start with a brief introduction, recapping the purpose of a literature review and framing AI roles as an assistant. Then we will move to understanding the AI tools themselves, the different types, their benefit, and importantly, their limitation. The main part of our session will be focused on practical application. So this is looking at how AI can fit into your workflow with some live demonstration covering discovery, summarization, and even synthesis and drafting. Following that, we will dedicate crucial time to ethical consideration, which is academic integrity, accuracy, bias, and privacy. Finally, we will wrap up with key takeaways, point you towards some resources, and open the floor uh, for any thought. Before we dive into AI, let's quickly remind ourselves why literature review are so fundamental. Okay, so what is the goal of a literature review? So as a researcher, we know the literature review isn't just the summary. It's the foundation of our work or our research. Its goal is really multifaceted. It's to help us situate our research within the existing body of knowledge. It's showing us understand the context. It's where we identify the gaps, the unanswered questions, or the controversies that our own research aim to address. So it is required us to effectively summarize and synthesize what others have found, and critically it just justify the need for our study, why this research is important now, and finally it demonstrate our familiarity with the field of our peers, supervisors, and reviewers. So what is the goal of your literature review? You have to know what is your research problem, what is your research gap in literature review. Then why consider AI for literature reviews? So as we know, for the slide before, we know literature review is the most critical steps that must be cleared, must be structured properly, because this is the basic or the foundation of our research. In the literature review, we will reflect our objective, reflect our problem statement, reflect our research gap. So why might we consider using AI for this critical academic task? Okay, so the potential is certainly compelling. Firstly, because AI is efficiency. So AI can process text much faster than human. So it potentially helping us manage the sheer volume of publication being produced. This will lead to managing the scope of the research. So then AI tools might help us explore literature more broadly or uncover relevant papers in adjacent field with that we might have otherwise missed. So as a human, maybe we don't have much time to get through all the papers related to our research, or sometimes we have missed some important point in the literature review or in the papers with many of pages. So that's why we can use AI for help us. Then there also the potential of new insight. So AI can sometimes identify new pattern, new trends, or new connection across many papers that might not be immediately obviously. And finally, AI can help us overcome writer's block. Sometimes we are stuck with just one paragraph. We are stuck at one subtopic. So the AI can suggest the introduction or phrasing or improve our mechanics of our writing. So that's why we can consider AI to help us in this critical academic task, which is literature review. Okay. Now we go for this golden rule. So this is perhaps the most important message that I want you to take away today. So AI augment, it doesn't replace. Think of AI tools as incredibly sophisticated assistant, like an advanced calculator for text. Okay, so you must know the AI is your assistant. Okay, then think of AI tools. They can perform specific tasks quickly, but they lack true understanding, context, critical judgment, and original thoughts. So our critical thinking, so your critical thinking, your analysis, your unique academic voice, these are irreplaceable and remain absolutely essential. So use AI to support your process, not dictate it. So this the goal is to use AI is to support us, okay, to support our research process. So you have to use your critical thinking judgment, your analysis, your unique insight thought. So you use your own to improve what the AI has assist you in looking for the papers, the journal, and so on. Okay, so we use AI as the toolbox for literature review. So anything in the toolbox will help us with our main work, right? Then when we talk about AI for research, so it's not just one monolithic things. We can think of AI toolbox with different categories of tools suited for different stages for literature review process. So for this slide, I will show you the five main process of literature review. It begins with the search and discovery tools, which is in this stage AI will help you find relevant papers, often going beyond simple keyword matches. So you can use any AI tools to have the broad the broad information about the research. Okay, then we go for reading and summarization tools, which is designed to condense large amount of text. Okay, then analysis and synthesis tool, which aim to help you identify themes or connections across multiple sources. Okay, then drafting and writing tools also assist us with paraphrasing, grammar style, and even generating initial text. So this is with much more helping when you are in the start stages. Okay, you don't have any idea how to write the paragraph, to write the subtopic. Then you can ask the AI to help to give initial word, initial text, or initial paragraph. Okay, then last is citation management software. So citation management software is this organized references software. Actually, we have already used it in Mendeley, in EndNote, and any software that related in citation management. It's made more organized in your references for the related research. So let's briefly look at example in each category. Okay, so we go for search and discovery. So for search and discovery, these tools are often starting point. So actually we can use the same AI tools in every stage of literature review process that I've shown before. Okay, so example, we can use the Elicit, we can use the Gemini, we can use Research Rabbit, Okay, so how these tools help us is by often using the semantic search, meaning they understand the meaning behind your query. Okay, so we go beyond simple keyword. Okay, so when we use the related AI tools with literature review, they already understand what is your query, not just the keyword. Even you just put the prompt, the advantages of AI usage. So the AI apps will go for search about the advantages and so on, and related with the keyword. Okay, they can find papers based on research question you post. So you can post any question, visualize the research landscape showing how papers connect, identify key authors or seminal works, and help you track emerging trend. So the AI apps also help to significantly broaden your search beyond traditional database method. So it's also given you the tabulation point, it's tabulate each papers and categorize the papers with years, with authors, and so on. So this is the tools related. Okay, so what I've been shown here is the apps that have a basic or free account. So you can choose one of these to use, and if you are comfortable and you think the apps can help you more, then you can upgrade the account. So you can try all of this, because this is have the basic account. Okay, this have a basic account of each apps. Okay, so we have here is ChatGPT, we have Copilot by Microsoft, we have Gemini by Google, we have here Consensus, we have Elicit, we have DeepSeek from China, we have Research Rabbit, we have SciSpace, and Scholarly Home. So actually, some of these apps is already integrated in ChatGPT. So while you're using the ChatGPT, you can go for the Explore GPT. So in the Explore GPT, you can have the many apps that related with the education, writing, analysis, research, and so on. So it's help you to explore more rather than you just ask the prompt in the ChatGPT. Okay, so after research and discovery, we go for reading and summarization. So next, reading and summarization tools, we can use the same tools that we used before. It will accounted some of specializations such as SciSpace, Elicit, instead of we use ChatGPT or Gemini. So their function is to digest information. Then it will generating summaries of abstract or even full papers and extracting specific pieces of information like the methodology or key finding. Okay, so for the specific tools such as SciSpace, Elicit, Consensus, they will go for specific papers, and it helps with tabulate the sources of papers, from what year, from what methodology they differentiate it. Then it also give some summary for each papers, and beside that it also give you suggestion of abstract paragraph or any literature paragraph with summarize all the papers that it have looked. Okay, so but this is a crucial caveat: this summary can easily misinterpret complex argument or even factually inaccurate. So that's why I've told before in the golden rule. So we as a human need to use our critical thinking judgment. Okay, so we need to verify all of this. So they should be used at the first pass or quick screening only, or for the targeted extraction. But as a human, we need to verify the fact that suggested by the AI tools. Okay, so after that we can use the AI tools to analysis, synthesis, and writing. So Tool like Elicit can sometimes help identify themes across papers. So while large language model (LLM) models such as ChatGPT or Gemini can assist if prompted carefully, because in ChatGPT we need to prompt with citation and references, then it will give you the citation and references, and you need to give the proper prompt, the detailed prompt, then you got what you want to know. But in Elicit or SciSpace or Consensus, you just put the setting, what do you want, in what year, in what paper, then you will go for the abstract or summary of the papers. Okay, then we can use also for synthesis and writing using the Grammarly for grammar and style, and Quillbot on paraphrasing. So it will help you to get more words, more related words, more specific words that you want to know. Sometimes you don't have any much idea on paraphrasing the paragraph. Then potentially it will identify and suggesting way to paraphrase sentences. But I emphasize it must be used ethically. Okay, it must be used ethically by checking your grammar, by checking your draft sentences. Because why we need use it ethically. Don't simply copy and paste, because we don't know whether the AI given you the same meaningful paragraph, same meaningful fact that you want to put in your literature. You need to verify with reading or paraphrase it carefully. Okay. Then next is prompt generator. So sometimes as a human, we don't have much time, or we have usually we start what we want to know, what we want to type in the prompt in the AI. So AI need to be clear and specific, need to define the purpose. What do you want to do? Create a research proposal, create a paragraph about what. Okay, then specific the format or style that you want. Then some of us will have stuck moment. So then when you have a stuck moment, you can use the prompt generator. So it's again, this prompt generator is free. Okay, so you can Google more. So what I've given here is free. So in the prompt generator, you can just put your prompt. So maybe the keyword, create the 10 paragraph about what. Okay, so then the prompt generator will give more comprehensive prompt about how to give how to write the comprehensive prompt in the AI tools such as ChatGPT, Gemini, and so on. Even in Gemini, it has a collection of prompt that you can use or copy and so on. Okay, so we can use prompt generator. It's okay to use the prompt generator, and it will have more prompt generators such as Microsoft Copilot. So when you're writing, you will use words, right? So you can Google for Microsoft Copilot prompt generator. So it will give you the sample what you want to do, and give you the example. Okay, so now here we catch back our possible AI assisted workflow. So what I've given here is a flexible model, so you can just walk through the flowchart step briefly. This is not the rigid one, but this is the summary that I'll come for you to know which part or which step of literature review process that will help you using AI. So we go for first step is you define your research question, or you define your area and so on. That's purely human insight. So it's come from you. What do you want to do? What do you want to know? Okay, so it's come for you. Then next step is you conduct an initial search. So this is, you can use both traditional database and AI discovery tools. Okay, so in this stage you can just using AI for initial search to have the research gap, to have the problem statement. Okay, then when you have all those detail for objective, research gap, and so on, you can go for screening and selection involve your judgment. So screening and selection will involve your judgment, perhaps added by AI summaries for a quick first look at abstract. Okay, so for this you can use the AI to look more about what AI suggested in the table, in the paragraph, in the papers. Okay, then you need to do a deep reading for key papers that related is absolutely crucial. This is you engaging directly with the source of material. Then when you do the deep reading, then you have to information extraction might involve. Then AI also give you the information extraction, but by doing the deep reading you may add on some of the point that AI might nuance, misinterpret, and so on. Then number 6 is synthesizing and outlining. So this is involve your critical thinking. So maybe using AI just to brainstorm theme based on your extracted notes. And number 7 is drafting. So when you do a drafting, you might using the AI for initial sentences idea, paraphrasing carefully, and revision and critical analysis. This is using entirely human. So when you do the revision, critical analysis, you need to do on your own. Don't depend on AI tools. Okay, then lastly is citation management. So citation management using tool potentially enhanced with AI features such as Mendeley and notes and so on. So this is will help you to organize your references. Okay, so this also help you to to easily double check the accuracy of the papers. Okay, then now we recap back. Okay, so this is the demonstration number 1, which is related with the AI tools of literature review, Elicit. Elicit AI. So this is the Elicit AI. Sign in. If you have the account. If you are not registered yet, you can register. So here you ask the research question to search and explore the academic literature. Elicit have the research report if you upgrade your account. It also have the systematic review if you have the pro account. Okay, so research question, maybe we can ask what is the current awareness on vertical school in Malaysia. Okay, so the result we will have in the table. So for the table, you can add the column, maybe the main findings. You also can have the methodology. Okay, so if you want more, you have to upgrade the table. Okay, you only have the 4 column only if you have the basic table. So this is the summary of top papers. Okay, if you upgrade, you have the 8 papers have in the summary. So this is the summary paragraph. Okay, so this is the table from the papers related to the topics. Okay, you can have load more. Okay, you can have load more and more. Okay, so if you want more features, you need to upgrade your account. Okay, that's all for Elicit. Okay, so next one is demonstration number 2 is on SciSpace. Okay, here another one of the AI tools for literature review. We call it SciSpace. Okay, SciSpace AI. Okay, this is one. This is the SciSpace, the AI for academic research. Okay, this SciSpace also incorporated in the ChatGPT. Okay, so you can open the ChatGPT here. Okay, you can have ChatGPT account and log in. Okay, you can go here, explore GPT. Okay, so in explore GPT, you can have more features for writing, productivity, research and analysis, education, lifestyle and programming. Then for size space that I told before, this is the size space that incorporate in ChatGPT. So you can use the size space here, you can use it and ask anything related to your research. Okay, then alright, here we can have we can take one of the suggestion, then you will confirm. Alright, so these apps in ChatGPT will have the overview, the evidence synthesis with the citation and the references, and give more point for you, and given the table for the source analysis and the conclusion. Okay, but if you use the size space itself, the apps, okay, here, then again you have to log in. Alright, okay, you have log in. So you can see here we have standard, high quality and deep review. So if you have a basic account, you just only can use high standard and high quality. But for deep review, you just only can use it once in a day. So if you use it today for deep review, you just can click it once, then you can use it more for tomorrow and the other day. So for today, we can use a deep review, then we search our query. Okay, so we can just type any research question. Okay, how to maybe we just use what the okay, we can use it. What are the main benefit of implementing digital twinning in school building projects? Okay, we click here, deep review, we take it. Okay, So alright, so the SciSpace will clarify more about your research question. So if you think it is more, you want to have more detail, you can have a specific focus, you can just add more purpose for the research and so on. Then just write submit or run or enter instruction to enhance query. So if you think this okay, you just write submit here and then click here. Alright, so it goes for next step. Okay, since we choose the deep review, we will take sometimes because it will filters a lot of papers that related to the topic, but it will conclude, or it will summarize it into table and with a top papers related to the topics. Okay, so for the SciSpace, the answer will be from 20 papers. So because we have choose the deep review, then it also give the table of content for your literature review. It is only the suggestion, and you can see here it also help you to have the paragraph and related to the table of content. If you see here, your literature review is almost done, so you can copy it and add more. Okay, add more. Just don't simply copy and paste to your thesis or dissertation. You have to you have to know what is related to your research. Okay, so this is the table for the key benefit for digital twinning here with the citation also. Okay, here this is the table that almost similar with the previous apps, which is Elicit. It also can add more, which is maybe the limitation, the method used. So you will have until 5 column, because we just have the basic account. But if you want more, you can have upgrade your account. This SciSpace also have features for export, but it is only for the premium account, not for basic account. But you can just copy and put it in your own table from this table. Okay, so you can also use this table to do the systematic literature review. Okay, so this is the SciSpace, how to use the SciSpace for basic account. Okay, so this is demonstration on Gemini. So I think everyone has tried it. So it's just the simple demonstration on how to use Gemini. We go for another tools that help us to begin with the writing in literature review, or you can use it for research for your papers. Okay, so we call it Gemini. So it will be the same like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and so on. So we have here is Gemini. So Gemini here we have the option which is Pro Experimental, Get In-Depth Research Report, or Flash. So you can choose any two of it, any three of it. So here we go for the current implementation of sustainability features in sustainable features in smart building. Give the you can ask it create a paragraph with citation and references list. So we wait for the result. So you can enter any prompt on the Gemini or any apps. So okay, so this is the simple paragraph with the list of references. Okay, so the more detail you enter the prompt, the more detail of the paragraph you will get. Okay, so that's all for the Gemini. Okay, so if you remember, one practical instruction today, let it be trust but always verify. AI model hallucinates. It's mean they confidently make things up. So facts, statistic, entire studies, citation to appears that don't exist or don't say what AI claims they say they for. So you need fast check every claim that anything that AI tells you that you incorporate into your work must be checked against reliable and original resources. So it's suggested you to use the AI for literature review specifically, such as consensus, elicit, SciSpace, or scholarly, because this tool will give you not just the summary of the paragraph of abstract, the summary of the papers, the tabulate, the new facts and so on. They also give you the link whether the papers is legit or not, whether the papers exist or not. Then you can referly or to the original sources yourself. Then you can verify it on your own. Then verify every single citation. That's why I suggest you to use the literature review AI tools. Then ultimately you are 100% responsible for the accuracy, integrity and content of your literature review. The AI is a tool, the accountability is entirely yours. Then this leads us to directly into the broader ethical overview. Okay, so the most immediate concern is academic integrity and plagiarism. So let it be clear, AI generated text is not your original works. So it is AI works. Submitting substantial portion of AI generated text as if it were your own is plagiarism. Plain and simple. Okay, paraphrasing tools need extremely carefully handling. Simply running text through them and change the few words is often considered patch writing. Then it's a form of plagiarism. You must significantly restructure or integrate the idea using your own phrasing and always cite the original source. Okay, critically, you must understand your own institution specific academic integrity policy regarding AI use. So some university has already given their policy on AI usage by percentage. So how many percentage in AI usage for this thesis or dissertation? Then you must understand your own institution specific policy. So while AI detection tool exists, their reliability varies. So it's depend on the institution itself. So the focus should be on ethical practice from the outset, not just avoiding detection of AI usage. Okay. So related to the integrity, we need to be transparency. Then we acknowledging AI usage. Okay, to be transparent with our works. When and how should we disclose the usage of AI tools? So the answer currently varies significantly. It isn't one universal rule yet, but you must know the guideline from the specific university, from the specific journal or publisher or any funding body support your research. Then if you already know the rule, then the example would be like ChatGPT was used to assist with proofreading and identifying initial thematic categories, which were then manually verified and refined. That's how you acknowledge AI usage in your thesis or writing. Okay. Then beyond plagiarism, there are other hidden challenge: bias and data privacy. So for bias, AI model learn from vast data set. Okay, so such as gender, race, geographical, and so on. So this means AI output can sometimes be skewed, incomplete, or perpetuate stereotypes. So it depends on how many time you use the data, how many time you prompt the same keyword, you same data, and so on. Then the bias will be detected. Again, you need to be critically aware of this possibility and evaluate AI outputs accordingly. On privacy, it's crucial do not upload sensitive, confidential, unpublished data, because the AI may be detected. So if you have the data on your own, you don't publish it yet, you don't have to upload to the AI tools to ask to prompt the AI tool to do the research analysis for you or create the finding and so on. It will be make on your data is not privacy anymore. Then you often do not know how the data might be stored or used. Then check the tool privacy policy. So finally, is the crucial point is maintaining your academic voice and critical thinking. Okay, so it can be tempting to let AI do more and more of the work, but over reliance is the real risk. The core purpose of literature review is to showcase your synthesis, your critical evaluation, and your unique perspective on the field. So if you let the AI do more and more, but you are not doing your critical thinking work, so this is the AI work, not your originally work. So AI cannot replicate the deep intellectual work, so you have to do it on your own. Avoid letting AI dominate your writing style or your thought process, because when you let the AI dominate your writing style, you will have more stuck moment rather than you have much more idea in writing. So you must know AI is only your assistant. Use them strategically for specific tasks. Okay, so okay, so the core purpose of literature review is to showcase your synthesis, your critical evaluation, and your unique perspective, right? Then use them strategically or for specific tasks, but always step back to perform the essential human tasks such as analysis, crafting your own argument, structured your own analysis. Then don't lose what makes you academic contribution unique, which is your voice. Okay, alright. Here are the key takeaways that I hope you will remember. First and foremost, AI is a powerful assistant, so use it as such, but it doesn't replace your intellectual and your critical thinking capability. It offers potential for efficiency and idea generation, but comes with significant pitfall. So the limitation, you must remember: accuracy, bias, and lack of nuance. That's our AI. So this is our real and require constant vigilance. That's why you must remember to verify everything. Every fact, every claim, every citation must be checked against original sources. You are responsible on your works. Ethics are paramount. Understand and avoid plagiarism. Be transparent according to the policy and protect your data privacy. And finally, your critical thinking, your analysis, and your unique academic voice remains absolutely irreplaceable. Must remember that, right? Then, thank you all for your time, attention, and I hope this session has given you a clearer understanding of both the potential and the necessary precaution when using AI tools in your literature review process. So my contact information is on the screen if you have any follow-up thought. So thank you again, and I wish the very best with your research. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.